to share this information with you immediately. So, a few things are getting ready to significantly change up with all the things I've been saying. Not necessarily too much so, of course, because I'm operating off of a certain foundational grounds. So that means no matter how much information I add to what I am talking about, the core of what I am essentially saying will not change up at all. You follow what I'm saying? So, here's what I want to share with you now. What I want to share with you now is something I like to call the 20 Life Plan Blueprint Projects. Yeah, I had 16 Life Plan Blueprint Projects, but now I just added 4 more to them. And they're going to be incorporated within my spiritual Space Force parable. My spiritual Space Force parable. And my whole thing is, I have an army of ideas. You follow what I'm saying? I have an army of ideas. An army of ideas that I am going to be using the United States military branches, the uniformed services and everything. It's about 9 of them in total, 8 to be specific, but 9 technically in my opinion. I'm going to be using all 9 of them to structure this army of ideas that I have here. You follow what I'm saying? Like, I have something called an enlightenment infantry. I have also a spiritual army, a spiritual air force, a spiritual navy, spiritual Marine Corps. And I also have a spiritual Space Force. Now, the spiritual Space Force is going to be incorporating for the, it's going to have enlisted ideas, it's going to have warrant officer ideas, and it's going to have commissioned officer ideas. You follow what I'm saying? Or ideas that'll be as enlisted officers or enlisted personnel, people who are just joining in, you know, or the starting point of the military branch in which you are serving. And then there's going to be the warrant officers. And then I'm going to have the commissioned officers as well, the leadership of each branch, right? I'm going to have ideas serving as the specific groups of titles or the specific ranks here. You follow me? That's what it's going to be like. Same idea, same concept, just a lot of things added to it. And now after finishing my spiritual Space Force parable, after finishing the spiritual Space Force parable, I honestly, which is what I intended to do, I came to the end of my story. I didn't mean to say honestly. What overall happened, that's what I meant to say. What overall happened after finishing my spiritual Space Force parable, I came to the end of my story. And what is the end of my story? Project 20, titled The Galactic Soul King's Supremacy. The Galactic Soul King Supremacy. And he is going, or this idea is going to act as, I believe the rank was titled General of the Space Force. It was the 5-star rank, I believe, the special one. I have to look at it again. I'm still mastering every little detail of it so I can piece it together and cause the global spiritual fatality in which I so desperately wish to cause. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you the 20 Life Plan Blueprint projects for this video here. And then I'm going to shut it off after I explain to you the end of the story now. The end of the story is Project 20, the Galactic Soul King's Supremacy. The Galactic Soul King's Supremacy. That's Project 20, the end of the story, the end of my story, the end of all of my internet ranting and all of my talking and all of my running my mouth. The Galactic Soul King's Supremacy is the end of my story, Project 20. Here you go. So Project 1, Proving God's Innocence, consisting of uniting every melanated man, woman, and child within the United States of America to become one logical soul tribe family again. Project 2, NA Africa, translation, North America, Africa. I spell Africa, A-F-R-A-K-A. That's how I spell Africa. Some people spell it like A-F-R-I-K-A or A-F-R-I-C-A, but for me personally, it's A-F-R-A-K-A when I spell Africa. Why? Because it translates to first son soul. Moving forward. Ka means soul. Ra means son. Af means first. Now, NA Africa. What does the NA stand for? North America, Africa. And what does it consist of? Uniting every melanated man, woman, and child within the North American continent to become one exodus and or exiting soul tribe family again, meaning you are getting ready to get out of something that was never going to be for you ever. We are going to prejudicely leave this system behind. Prejudice. I desire to leave this system, this whole world behind with prejudice. No matter what they try to tell us to stick around and try to continue going, no. Moving forward. Project 3, NASA Africa. I've been hearing you all say things like the word NASA means deceive in Hebrew, right? NASA Africa. Did you know we don't need any of these names at all? NASA Africa. Translation: North America, South America, Africa. Goal to manifest. Uniting every melanated man, woman, and child within the North American continent and the South American continent to become one super soul tribe family again. Project 4. The MLK March X 1000 on the actual Africa, spelt with an AFRICA now. MLK March X 1000 on Africa. What are we getting ready to do here? We're getting ready to create the ES11 armor. Translation: the Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11 armor. The armor of God. It's going to be an armor to help us put some foul things to sleep that doesn't need to be awake. And also help us clean out the oceans and give us the superpower we need essentially to help clean off the lands thereof. You follow what I'm saying? That's going to be Project 4. And what's the ultimate outcome for Project 4 going to be? The ultimate outcome for Project 4, simple. Uniting every melanated man, woman, and child within the African continent, with the melanated men, women, and children of the South American continent, with the melanated men, women, and children of the African continent, all together to become one cosmic soul tribe family again. Step by step, piece by piece. Project 5, everybody comes home. Consisting of uniting every melanated man, woman, and child within the Australian continent, with the melanated men, women, and children in Asia, also with the melanated people of Europe. Yes, they do exist. We all exist everywhere that we are. Then also too, the melanated people with the melanated people of Africa and the melanated people of South America and the melanated people of North America, all together as one free soul tribe family again. Are you noticing the connections here of how I'm lining it up? Because don't forget, I got my Christ Logic Impact, my Negative Spirit Exodus Blueprint, then my Super Yahusha 4-7 game, then my Cosmic Yahusha 4-7 game, and then the Established Yahusha 6, the Established Yahusha Infinite, Super Yahusha 4-7, Cosmic Yahusha 6-9. Cannot forget that game, even though it's boring. I'm playing it right now, which is why it's boring. It's just a lot of details. Cosmic Yahusha 6-9. And then you got Established Yahusha Infinity. Those games right there. Those are incorporated within these Soul Tribe stages that I'm kicking to you that are all incorporated within this parable. My entire military is one military. Even though it says it has 9 branches like the U.S. military, copying off the U.S. military's ideas. All I'm doing is just doing what y'all did to us. Y'all took everything that we have, destroyed it, perverted it, and used it to harm us. That's what you did. Worldwide. I can almost guarantee you that slavery in America in 1619 wasn't the only slavery upon melanated people that was going down in this world. I guarantee you it wasn't. Moving forward. Everybody comes home. My tech team, shelter team, orphanage team, street team, prison team. I'm missing one. Housing team. There we go. 6 teams in total that are going to help me once we all unite with Africa. Once North America and South America's melanated people unite with Africa. We're all going to have what we need to structure these 6 teams. I want you to think about it this way and how possible this is. All 8 billion people on this planet can live upon the North American continent alone each with their own individual mansions, all on this one continent. All 8 billion melanated people, all 7 billion melanated people of this world can live on this one North American continent, all of us with mansions. What would the 1 billion white folks be? Well, they can't be somewhere where we can't keep an eye on them. Because if they are somewhere where we can't keep an eye on them to some degree, they are somewhere where they can destroy our lives for kicks and giggles. Because that's all that they live to do, is ruin our lives for kicks and giggles. Or at least those who were raised to do so, as the melanated people who follow them are as well. Sellouts, right? Project 5 is everybody comes home. Free Yahusha. That's when the entire world is united in that project there. Moving forward now. Project 6, the worldwide resurrection, or the worldwide Messiah resurrection. Once everybody is united, once the free soul tribe has been manifested, and everybody on the planet is one free soul tribe family again, we have a conversation that'll give us a chance to allow the soul king of the universe to move to, within, and throughout us all, meaning his character. The soul king's character moves to, within, and throughout us all. And that's the worldwide Messiah resurrection right there. Meaning that's what gives us a 9-dimensional base form vision to where the oppressive body will never be able to touch us ever again. 7 billion melanated people, who 1 billion are chopping off the radar every day. 200 people, Burkina Faso. 6 million people, Congo, March 2023. Sonia Massey. You can go down the list. Moving forward. So, Project 6 is the worldwide Messiah resurrection. That's when all the now free soul tribe family members, every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet, all 7 billion of them, are all either connected in their one home space with each other again, know of each other again to some degree. Ain't no more cannibalism, ain't no more killing each other, ain't no more gang wars. What if every gang on the planet united? Once you all face the worldwide Messiah resurrection, the oppressive body will never be able to harm you again. And that should be the end of the game right there, right? Wrong. Because let's not forget, why was the oppressive body doing what they are doing? Why is the oppressive body doing what they are doing? When you reach the free soul tribe stage and the free soul tribe stage, and you go through the worldwide Messiah resurrection, and you begin to face your home liberation saga, and then your home saga, establish Yahusha, and what it's going to take to get there, you're going to see why they're doing it. Moving forward now, Project 7. Project 7 is cleaning out the oceans, using the ES-11 armors for what I intentionally built them for. Project 8 is cleaning off the lands, concentrating all of the junk and the garbage on every area in the world to one spot, Asia, Europe. That's where it's coming from, right? And then from there, we're going to burn it all and disintegrate it all and destroy it all and consolidate more of it. We're not going to completely disintegrate all of it, though, because we want to turn it into things and we want to recycle it into things. You follow what I'm saying? But the ultimate goal is destroy and disintegrate all the garbage in the world. Purge the toxins out of the waters worldwide, out of the oceans. That parable can mean anything, purging the waters out of the toxins out of the oceans. What toxins or what poisons the oceans? A lot of things do. That all come from the oppressor body's desires and agendas. And then Project 8, which is cleaning off the lands, concentrating and consolidating the garbage to like those 2 continents so we can turn them into something else later on, maybe. That causes all the dirt and debris that's plagiarizing the world to be moved all towards one place. You can take that parable however you'd like to as well. It's all going to direct you towards one place, one spot: soul freedom, soul liberation, soul sovereignty, soul coexistence. I'm going to keep telling you the same thing over and over again. Doesn't matter. Project 9. Cleaning out the atmosphere and or subjugating the devil. Once we achieve this task right here, and there is no longer anything able to rule us, BKA the devil's 47 centillion soul yard kick away from our spiritual body. Once this happens, we achieve what can be labeled and described as the established soul tribe stage, the 5th stage, you see. But this is Project 9. But I just told you the 5th stage. Remember, there's a lot of other things we have to do. Little step-by-step, baby step process, details, a lot of details before we can get to where we need to go to next. Before we can upgrade to the next step or move on to the next part of the goal of the galactic Soul King's supremacy. You follow me? Because that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate mission right there. That's my ending, the galactic Soul King's supremacy. That's where I stop doing this once we reach that ending there. Moving forward. So, Project 10. Project 10, now we finally get to clean out the oceans. Well, that was Project 7. Project 10. Second phone. Project 10 is the global heart train. The phone was hot. Project 10 is the global heart train. After Project 10, you have Project 11. What is the global heart train first? Step by step, details. The global heart train is an idea to use the junk and the garbage and whatnot in which we have now recycled and concentrated and consolidated together, that we are destroying and disintegrating, to apply towards a global railway system. A global railway system in which will reconnect, in my opinion, all of the continents that should not be separated in the first place. I personally believe all the continents started off as one thing, and Project 10 is dedicated to the reconnection of this here parable of minds, BKA the long chopsticks parable. That's also what the global heart train is supposed to be for. A global chopsticks parable. What do I mean by long chopsticks parable? That's what I meant to say, long chopsticks parable, where everybody will have the ability to feed everybody from long distances without any type of difficulties to do so at all. The global heart train. Moving forward, that would eliminate a lot of needs for boat travel. That would eliminate a lot of needs for air travel. I'm not saying we can ban it or we should ban it. I'm just saying it's going to eliminate a lot of needs for it. Think about it. The reduction of pollution which you people put into our spiritual consciousness, not only does it need to be studied, but it just simply needs to be stopped, period. All the garbage and the foul junk and poison and toxins that you place into our spiritual consciousness, whether it be verbal, whether it be ships, whether it be planes and jets, whatever, ideas, agendas, whatever, it does not need to enter at all. Nor should it have ever even gotten a chance to enter into our spiritual reality. But it's in here. Why? Because you won't shut up. And you're still alive. Here, moving forward. Spiritual fatality, man. Spiritual fatality. What else is going to stop you? How else are you going to be stopped? My people, the melanated people, I wish they could fight. Like right now. They can, but only each other, because what they were raised to, do, fight each other and fight each other only. Because the reality is, without any type of foul entrenchment plagiarizing their mind heart spaces, our people ain't fighting a thing, especially not each other. The only thing they would do to each other is love each other, love the blackness that they are thereof, love their blackness, love each other. Listen to each other. Pay attention to each other. Watch each other more. Blackness. You wonder how black mirrors get our attention so long on these TV screens and these phone screens, huh? Yeah. Using what we love against us. Ain't nothing physical actually evil. They're just using, or one source of immorality is just using through influence and the people who are wishing to obey, using things from nature, destroying them, perverting them, and then feeding them back to us with glitter on it. And all it is doing is destroying our lives slowly. That's all this oppressive body does. It just takes everything of nature and turns it against us. Everything. Especially our skin tone and how much we love to listen to and pay attention and watch each other. Watch each other talk, things of that nature, stories, yada yada. You wonder why the Black Mirror works so well and works so effectively in keeping our attention for a while. It's because we can naturally. So much we love each other. That's why it works so effectively. Or at least that's an idea of how the Black Mirror can work. I'm just thinking about what our sister was saying in that video. Anyway, moving forward. Project 11. Called the Tree Assistance Sidewalks. Project 10, Global Heart Train. Project 11, Tree Assistance Sidewalks. Tree Assistance Sidewalks has set up a world where the grounds, instead of just being concrete and streets and roads, they're going to be air purifiers all over the place where we can walk barefoot on and won't get burnt on our skin. Scam callers, scam callers, scam callers. I pray my video is not messed up because of it, because one called me before earlier. Moving forward, here. Trees and sidewalks consistently, endlessly clean out the air. That's what those are going to do. 12. What is Project 12 going to be? The reverse Dr. Yaqub Israel experiment. Dr. Yaqub Israel? Yes. The same Dr. Yaqub I've been talking about that's responsible for stealing our people from us and turning them into white folks. That Yaqub. He's also Israel. He's also Jacob in the Bible. Yeah, the father of the 12 sons who then became the 12 tribes of Israel, or who at least their children descending from them became the children of the 12 tribes of Israel. Or the children of the 12 tribes of the children of... It's so stupid, yo. Like, I mean, it's... But you got to do what you do to get your evil into the world, right? Because the way I see it, the 12 tribes of Israel are just 12 ways to divide people. You all get together and do one thing, establish a good life, establish a way where you'll be okay. Why do you need these titles and names and whatnot to do one thing together? Come up with the names after you establish the one thing that you're trying to do together. Moving forward. Project 12 is the reverse Dr. Yaqub Israel experiment. What does it mean? Global Recessive Genetic Purge. GRGP. What I said in that really angry video about a year ago that they took down off of TikTok. I don't care. I'm going to say that a lot more, just in a way that's not going to be so get the police called on them from different states. Just going to keep on putting it in the subliminal messages like you all are doing us with your slave ties. Yeah, global recessive genetic purge, meaning what Dr. Yaqub Israel did to his own grandchildren to ensure the existence of white people. I'm going to reverse the idea and break their genetic curse through the experiment, which will ultimately revert them back to people with visible melanin upon their skin. And what's going to happen if visible melanin upon their skin takes place? The spiritual fatality, meaning the spirits, Akasha, ethereal energies will be able to surge to, within, and throughout what was the so-called white people, which are now normal people again, because melanin people with melanin, visible melanin on their skin, are the only things normal in this world. You're the only kind of normal human being in this world if you have visible melanin upon your skin. If you have visible melanin, which you will call blackness, upon your skin, you're the only type of normal thing, normal human being in all of reality. Anything not like you is abnormal, straight like that. Anything not like you, you beautiful, magnificent, melanated individual, anything not like you as a human being ain't natural. Ain't normal, and it needs to be fixed by any moral means necessary. Why? Because it's a threat to every aspect of the universe as we know it. Oh, why would you go so crazy deep with it? They've been attacking us, according to the stories, for 6,000 years. They ain't stopping. Ever. Every religious belief you have is because of their assaults. Every single tribal belief you have is because of their assaults. All the gang wars you have is because they're assaults. All of these, I said religious beliefs already, right? I was about to say something more insulting. Racism, worldwide. Sellouts, worldwide. Feminism, worldwide. The 4B, whatever you call it now, it's another name, 4B movement, right? That one now, because of their kind, worldwide. We have it all because of their kind, worldwide. Anything problematic to nature exists because of the so-called white people. No other reason. You want to know what's problematic to nature? Black sellout folk. Why do they exist? Why do they have the ideas in their head? Where did the idea of black sellouts come from? This Diddy trial, this Diddy case right here, right? Who really had all the power here? Where was Diddy getting all of this abilities to sex traffic and blah, blah, blah from? Where was R. Kelly getting it from? You think R. Kelly was just born into the world one day and said, you know what? I'm going to wait until I'm old enough and I'm only going to screw on girls out of high school. You think he was just born with that mind? You think he was just born with that? Use your common sense. Didn't you hear him say that in the video? Use your common sense. He was trying to scream to it. They got girls in chains. He was trying to scream it to you. You think that's R. Kelly power? You think that's P. Diddy power? You think any of this going on in this world right now, currently as it is going, is of our doing? Or is it of someone who is endlessly beating, manipulating, and tricking God itself to do it? Because here's the reality. Anything you do to nature is what you are doing to God. Anything you do to nature is what you do to God. And the so-called white people right now currently only exist to destroy all of nature. So they only exist to destroy all of God. That needs to be stopped. That needs to be checked. That needs to be removed. That needs to be eliminated somehow. I found a way to cause a spiritual fatality using just words, which is what I am doing right now. And I'm not going to do it until there are no more white people in reality. I'm not going to stop doing it until there are no more white people in reality is what I meant to say. That's what I actually meant to say. I don't hate white people. I don't hate anything at all. I just see problems in which need to be overcome. As the word's definition states that they should be overcame. No human being in existence is a problem. You're just stupid. But why? Because what's forcing you to serve it wants you to be. Why? So you can keep dying faster. Moving forward. Project 12, Reverse Dr. Yaqub Israel Experiment. Project 13. Project 13 is my own personal desire. My God, my normality, my wife, and my farm, and in that order. My God is my village. My normality is my regeneration. My wife is my home. Home liberation, that is. And then my farm is going to move me to Project 14. I want them in that order, though. I need them to be in that order. You'll see why in the future. It's going to play out so perfectly. Especially when our women realize how wrong they actually are. Especially the melanin women. Especially melanin women. When they realize how wrong they are. It's not weakness. We just really want to love you only. You'll get it. Here. Just don't do anything. You know what? I can't tell you what to do. I just recommend you do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But soon you may just sit back and watch us win. So we can ensure you do the right way and not the way the government wants you to. Clear mind at all times. Infinite balance. Project 14, my ultimate plan, the global farm chain, where no melanated man, woman, and child alive will ever starve or be poverty-stricken ever again. Global farm chain. I'm going to have farms everywhere. What if every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet all lived in one mansion with their families and or themselves and had a farm to tend to? All of us together on the planet at the same time. All we have to do is just have one idea to live by all at once globally, and the war is over. Just one idea for all of us to live by globally that'll support everyone simultaneously, and the war is over. Just like that. What's taking you so long? Oh, I know. Something is ensuring that you won't know what that one idea is that's worked for us for eons, that this demon has been trying to use against us. And then it's working. Think about it. Instead of peace, you live in war, opposite of what you are naturally. Instead of love, you live in hatred, opposite of what you are naturally. Instead of unity, you live in division, opposite of what you are naturally. And instead of advancement, you live in stagnatism, opposite of what you are naturally. So all it is the opposite of what you are in every way possible. That's all it is. So if that's the case, if it's just the opposite of what you are in every way possible, and you are all only one thing, the world, what would happen if we just convince the world to move in the opposite direction of what it is moving right now currently, together? End of the war right there. Project 14 will help bring that about. In Project 15, the 4 soul world careers: astrology, anatomy, architecture, and agriculture. Here's the uniqueness about it though. Astrology is my God, perfect understanding. The village is what they're going to have that. The villages are going to have, the village, God, the perfect understanding. The village is going to have perfect understanding worldwide. Astrology, anatomy, regeneration, architecture, my home liberation. Me and my wife building the house that we are getting ready to build together. Then again, doesn't matter what you do. You can take this the wrong way, or you can take it the right way. Doesn't matter. As above, so below. Notice the masculine and the feminine symbols. 1 points above to the heavens, masculine energy, divine masculine energy is heavenly, divine masculine energy is heavenly, or what you would label and describe as heavenly, because in reality it's just pure balance and perfect love energy. That's what heavenly energy is. And then below, the earth. Notice something. Love is not below or above anything. It is just it. Love is just it. It's just everything. Nothing is above love, nor is it below love. Love is just what it is, together. And the feminine symbol represents the conduit in which love from source travels through into our world to manifest within it. And this happens naturally too within and throughout you all. And you know this. You've just been taught to act like you don't, so you can act a different way other than what this energy moving to within and throughout you is today. I was trying to make that rhyme. Moving forward here. So that's Project 15, right? Project 15, the 4 soul world careers: astrology, anatomy, architecture, and agriculture. Astrology, perfect understanding worldwide. Anatomy, perfect regeneration worldwide, or perfect health worldwide. Architecture, the perfect homes worldwide. Yeah, nobody gonna be single ever again. You know, I should have had a wife like 25 years ago. Moving forward here. And then agriculture, perfect food worldwide. Everybody farmers revolution. We went through an industrial revolution, and then now they're trying to get ready to put us through an AI revolution. They beat us to the first place, which was the industrial revolution. Now they're trying to beat us to the next one, which is the AI revolution. How about we just have a farmers revolution and say screw everything that they want? Revolution, redo, reassign something, put something back where it was. Evolution, re-evolution, huh? Sure. How about a revolt against their evil and their wicked and their tyranny and their tyranny? Revolt. Put energy back into the melanated people worldwide so they can have revoltage against the tyranny plagiarizing their lives daily. Project 16, the Galactic God's Kingdom reestablishment. Get used to this resurrected world so we can move on to the next one. And the Galactic God's Kingdom reestablishment is going to manifest the Nirvanic Soul Tribe stage. That's the 6th one. Now here's the last 4 that I didn't tell you about. The next one, Project 17, will be called the Galactic God's Kingdom Migration. where we begin to move off planet into different worlds and explore different territories thereof. Project 18, the Galactic Gods Kingdom neighborhood, where possibly we may meet people out there of our family members and unite with them. And once we unite with those family members out there, we manifest the paranirvanic soul tribe stage. You follow what I'm saying? Then the next one, you got the Galactic Gods Kingdom. No. After the neighborhood, Project 19 was the Galactic Soul Kings Resurrection. The Galactic Soul Kings Resurrection is what Project 19 is titled, because Project 18 is titled the Galactic Gods Kingdom's Neighborhood, the Galactic Gods Kingdom Neighborhood. And the one before that, the Galactic Gods Kingdom Migration, that's Project 17, right? 16, the Galactic Gods Kingdom Reestablishment. 17, the Galactic Gods Kingdom Migration. 18, the Galactic Gods Kingdom Neighborhood. 19, the Galactic Soul Kings Resurrection. The Galactic Soul Kings Resurrection. When we get Project 19, that'll be the Maha Paranirvanic Soul Tribe stage. And you think I'd be done right here, but there's one more left. Project 20. Project 20 is going to be titled the Galactic Soul Kings Supremacy. As I've been saying in the earlier the video, the last part of the stage. I wanted to share that with you. I had to. The 20 projects. Now, putting that out there is going to mildly change up a lot of the things I've already stated before. Like even my rank name may change up. I call myself the Soul's First Lieutenant. Well, I may be called not the Soul Petty Officer. I guarantee you won't be that. But we'll see, you know. I'm getting ready to work some more details out about the entire plan so it can be perfect. I will not mislead you, nor can you pay me to mislead you. It's all about getting us to the Galactic Soul King's Supremacy. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the 20 life plan blueprint projects for my spiritual Space Force parable. Unto you all, I pray you have enjoyed and will learn something from it. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.